my idea was that we could have our votes. Toasty, shut the fuck up, loser! My idea is that we can have our votes, and then we can also do the chat poll feature and just add up all the chat poll options.
Oh, true.
And then we disregard it when they don't agree with us.
So we could either have 2 different brackets, or like we could combine it into one thing. But like
you gotta spin. It could be like because NBA All Stars, the way they're selected, it's like the fans have a percentage of the vote, and then there's actually a panel, or the fucking panel.
I mean,
yeah, we can do it like the NBA All-Star thing.
But if the viewers are wrong, we override them.
Of course,
override them.
That's what I'm saying. Like
I mean, if we're being honest, the viewers almost put Zaza in the All-Star game. Let's be real.
True.
We can't let that
people
happen.
didn't understand that. Yeah, did
No,
not land with the
It's for
majority of the crowd.
If you know, you know. If you know, you know.
Zaza Patchouli.
God damn. Zaza for cheap shot.
But if we want to do soundtrack and then like movie rankings, we could do them both like that.
I'm down.
I like that. I feel like maybe the tier list first, just in case of something bad where they have more play music.
I would also like to do the tier list first because I won't be able to stream the music portion.
Disney definitely isn't going to be striking people on Twitch.
No, I'm not taking that risk.
I'm saying it's like if we did the tier list after, we got a fucking hot vibe just chilling there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So
I was going to upload after, and then we just like,
all right. So I don't know if this works, but I don't know, someone could probably test it out. If you delete your VOD while you're streaming, like if you go to the video producer and delete your VOD while you're streaming,
it will delete after your stream.
Yeah.
So can't you just start the stream and delete the VOD as soon as you start streaming?
But it will delete the other way after your stream.
I mean,
but that means they would have to live hit you, and that just hasn't happened in like 3 or 4 months.
I only have one strike left, and I'm gone, so I'm not doing that.
Yeah, like Omega can't afford anything at this point.
I guess so for Omega.
I need to be careful with my words. All right, go ahead.
fucking
say it all the time.
I'll never forget that, bro. I'll never forget that.
It's the fact that he doubles down.
In hindsight, it's hilarious. At the time, I was like, bro.
That was like when Moon got Kagi.
Before I ever streamed, I didn't know what was happening. I was just a fucking rookie.
Rookie.
Live stream room, though. We were all in the live stream room, and then he joined. But again, this was like when I never came into Discord, like rarely, and then I was just like, oh, all the friends are together. Let me just go ahead and jump in, and I'm gonna talk, how I want to. Anyway, all right. So new topic.
That's like when Moon hit Kagi with the "I'm streaming." Like,
what was it that he said?
What?
Not anymore.
Shadow of the Colossus.
Yeah.
Damn, that game looks crazy.
Dion accidentally said his address on stream. That's all.
Did not die.
Omega, didn't you?
several times.
Omega?
Several times.
What?
Hey, Dino, I know you ain't talking. What's it called when you jump in the air and press a button on Smash? Dino, go ahead, tell us.
You're fine, Omega. Never mind.
Neutral air.
Oh, yeah. What's the short? Huh? Go ahead.
Good job, Ryan.
Let's just say
those waters beautifully.
Let's just say Dion and Papa John would get along.
Guilty Gear Strive has a new character with a sword that a lot of people were pretty excited about. Dino, what's this character's name?
Oh, that's Donald's main. That's
True.
I played Giovanna, so I would know.
Hey, yo, Rhyme. Who's in Paris?
Why you can win this?
Hey, Afro, my royalty check to my PayPal, please.
It's fine. I said it first. It's mine now.
I'm gonna kill you, though. Those are my LMAOs, goddammit!
Tough.
Oh my god.
Afro.
No. I do steal. Every time I steal Omega's joke, I will tell him like, "Ayo, thanks."
Afro.
But all you did was just say, "Get over it. It's mine now." You didn't say
Take
thanks.
his thumbnails.
All right. Well, the thanks is implied. We're friends, right?
No, it doesn't seem like it.
Omega, take his thumbnails.
Chat.
Omega wrote it.
Not everything.
Okay, so here's the thing.
If we're gonna give a percentage, give a percentage, like sometimes we'll be in Discord chilling at like night, and you like you don't realize what you did. I'm like, that's crazy. Like I'm just gonna take this. Like you don't even do it in your repertoire. I'm literally taking your burners, bro, because you don't be saying these. I watch your stream. when I hear some off-topic shit, I'm like, damn shit, that's some. I'm gonna add this to my fucking recipe. Like,
Real quick. I just wanted to say, Afro, that time you asked who was in Paris, I thought that was really funny.
Anyway, so now I just wanted to reiterate something here. This is the same guy who, when he'll post a thumbnail he's putting for YouTube in the Discord, and I'll jokingly say, "Thanks for the thumbnail." He's like, "I don't like that. I don't like that." And by the way,
okay, but
no, I know. But let me speak. We're having a meme battle right now. Let me get my memes off. Okay,
all right, go on.
So the thing that pisses me off about it is, one, when the fuck have I uploaded a YouTube video? Number two, you upload the preview in like 128 by 128. It's unstealable.
Omega, there was that one time you stole a thumbnail.
The reason why it's not a joke when we do the thumbnail shit is because Moon posted a thumbnail that he was going to use.
This happened. This happened.
Omega, you gotta let him rebuttal. Go ahead, Afro. Go ahead.
Oh my god.
Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna bring Moon up to the stand. Moon. It's better from the horse's mouth.
I got a good defense. Go ahead.
Let me get Moon up to the stand before we do that. All right? So Moon,
Yes.
there was a point where you had a video that you're excited about that you posted a thumbnail showing us the thumbnail for the video that you were going to post, correct?
I do recall. Yes.
Did you ever use that thumbnail, Moon?
Yes. He did.
Did you ever use the thumbnail? You said yes?
Say that. Say it again.
Did you ever get to use a thumbnail on your channel?
I did not get to use it.
Why exactly?
I was going to, but
why did you get to use a thumbnail on your channel?
because it showed up on Omega's feed.
I raise my case. Moon, you can sit down.
All right, now let me defend myself to this. So now that I am on the stand, I will admit I did that shit. But let me spit. Okay, so I did that. It was an honest mistake. It was an accident. Now, going back, because Afro's the one that's actually on stand here. Going back to Afro will willingly steal from me. No accident, no one-time thing, multiple times, a repeat offender. Like, it's not comparable.
Okay,
what I'm saying.
May I point out that I think it is comparable because jokes versus an entire thumbnail with a bunch of work put into it are vastly different.
He put a lens flare on Sal's eye. Come on.
Omega.
My work.
Omega, listen to me. Listen to me, bro. We be in here in the AMs, right? Saying crazy shit. One time, me and you were drunk arguing about Wolverine. Yelling.
I do remember that. I do remember that.
We were talking about this the other night.
Somehow we both got mad over it. I don't know about you.
We brought this up the other night.
No. I don't know if you actually got mad about it, but I did. And I only surely got mad about it because how late it was. And my brain was not overclocked for me to let that piss me off. But whichever. I say that to say, we just be talking sometimes, right?
True.
And I watch squad streams. I watch all of your streams. Some people's streams in squad I don't watch that often, but it's not because I don't fuck with you. It's just because like I just click the first thing I see in the sidebar and I edit with it. That's
just say you hate me. Anyway.
That's how I go.
Yeah.
I watch it.
Just say they're not fun enough.
All right, but anywho,
Look at you fucking made it, buddy.
Fucking ooh.
I don't be taking the shit that you put live, right? But you be saying some wild shit. You do. I say some wild shit, all right? But the percentage of what I take from you is like a 20-15%. It'll be like one word, and then I quirk it in my own way. That's it.
I think
Shouldn't that be more than?
No, I did it. I do. I steal from him.
Okay, but I do have a question. Hold on, I have a question though. So when you say you put things into your own words, how exactly was Kagi, who was in Paris, in your own words?
he added Kagi. He said Kagi.
You know why that's different? Because I've literally heard that joke from not just you.
Damn,
And I'm gonna be honest.
Originator.
That's just I don't doubt that because I didn't come up with it either. But here's the thing.
Whoa! What?
What's the problem? What's the problem?
Everything's different.
Fucking fix it.
What's
What's
happening?
happening?
When I'm not gonna hold you, bro. I'm not gonna hold you. When you took credit for this, I'm just like, did I steal it from Omega? Because like I just stole it from somewhere, but I didn't think it was you.
But the reason why you stole it from me, and here's why.
No, you're saying it.
No, listen.
Did anyone hear my fucking gasp?
My
Listen.
tax dollars went to this case. What's going on?
Literally, I said this yesterday, and it got a good reaction out of you. That's how I know it implanted on you. I'm not saying that like, oh, you fucking like stole my memory or whatever the fuck words Kingdom Hearts, and then just fucking took the shit, right? I'm saying that like I planted that seed in your head, and then you just fucking came all over it, and now it's a full-fledged tree.
No,
Bro,
you fucking. It's not Omega. It's not always about you. I
it's
have
not?
your thoughts, your image in my head when I was given this joke.
All right, my fault. I thought it was all about me, nigga. Damn, bro.
I think
I'm responding to you. What do you mean?
You're yelling, bro.
Yeah, Afro,
you're screaming.
Dude, Afro, it's not always about you. Keep that ego in check, dude.
Jesus, Afro.
Yeah, I one of these days I'm gonna have somebody on my side, bro. I don't know how.
Hold on, Afro. I'm here. Okay,
you was
so
at like a 3, you're at like a 10,
I'm
bro.
screaming. Apparently, I'm screaming.
You were.
Afro.
Yo, suck my dick.
Okay.
I would.
Afro.
Right.
As a member of the Afro Defense
Watch.
Force, 2 things. Number 1, Afro, you were kind of loud. Number 2, I think another main point that got glossed over that Afro was saying is Omega.
The thing is, I was yelling.
Okay, I guess fuck Thunder.
As a member, as a member,
Thunder. Because
Thunder,
now he's lawyering.
as a member of the Afro Defense Force,
You can lock me
You
up.
resign.
the second thing,
Lock me up.
the second,
How do I bar my lawyer, bro?
the second thing I was gonna say is something got glossed over that I think is important, and that is that Afro said that Omega. Let's just all clarify. Omega is a very funny man, and Omega says a lot of funny shit 24/7, whether he's live streaming or not live streaming, whatever. And Omega has a lot of one-off throwaway things that are very funny things that the world frankly deserves to hear. That
So
would
you're
not
saying-
get heard if Afro wasn't repeating them in a public setting, because Omega says a lot of funny shit even not on stream. So I think that's another thing Afro was saying, is that he steals Omega's jokes that Omega will say one time to 3 of us and never again. And
So
he
you're
just
saying
brings that to the world.
And you wanted to bar your lawyer.
All right, so hold on. I'm gonna diffuse this whole situation. As a friend group, as funny as this one, let's just be honest. We steal
Fuck
shit from
you,
each other
Kylo.
all the time. Sayings, jokes, all that shit.
True.
Okay,
Dino,
but,
go ahead,
Okay,
speak
now
up.
I'm perplexed. 'Cause that's obvious.
Go ahead, Deal. Speak up.
I was gonna say something else, but I'm not going
You
to.
still ain't answered who was in Paris. You can't spike yet.
Wait, what are you gonna say?
You gotta answer the question
It's
first.
a joke between me and Dion. It's
Ah.
Right.
I
Yeah.
see.
I don't know about you, but it's not the time for jokes. We serious.
What?
Yo.
Wait, hold on. How the fuck y'all got inside jokes when we are the inside? What does that mean?
Yeah, like
You know them niggas got
It's a 3 idiots thing. We wouldn't get it.
What I was talking about.
Oh, what were you talking about?
Wait, now you're putting me on the spot now.
These niggas have it.
y'all really
These
keep
niggas have
it
inner
secret.
monologues
This
too.
fucking couple.
Nah, just sometimes I think I say something, and then I'll watch one of Dino's videos, and this nigga says it, and I'm just like, okay.
You literally took my intro. You say in your video all night.
No. Okay, Rhyme does do that though. But Rhyme's influenced by his friends. That's just how that goes.
I get that. And I was gonna say, I think, because I notice that sometimes with myself too, but sometimes it fucking pisses me off because, like, I just hang around with, like, me, Dino, and Donald would just be in, like, conversations almost like once a day. And I got to a point where, you know how, I swear to God, the term "let's go" has always been a thing before Donald Joya said it. I'm telling everyone right now. Because anytime I say it, I have to second guess myself because everyone's just like, that's Donald Joya's thing.
go.
Like, people been saying,
All
let's
right,
go.
Dion, I'm gonna one up. Dion, I'm gonna one up you.
Million Jews intro. He
Hold
says
up.
it.
Dion, I'm going to one up you. I bet that's frustrating. You know what's even more frustrating? When people say I'm copying Afro because Afro said something that I made up.
Maybe you're copying me.
Okay.
We all take from each other.
Damn, I got kids,
We all
man.
take from each other in friend group, no? Maybe you are copying me. Have you thought about that?
Oh my god.
Yeah, maybe you haven't, bro. Maybe you
This is gaslighting to the fucking
Okay.
T.
Can we?
Omega, you want to know where Afro lives? I got the address.
Yo.
Yo, chat.
Yo.
I'm gonna broken.
Okay.
Let it be known, chat. I do take 15%, but Omega takes 50.
True.
Let's go.
Okay, can we point out? I think Omega is also extra like sensitive to his own jokes because hear me out here. One thing that I've known from being around this man for a long time is I can always make Omega laugh. If Omega says a really funny joke one day that everybody laughs at, if I repeat that same joke to him the next day, because he knows it's his, he will laugh the next day at it, even though he's heard it before. Like Omega loves his own shit. It's true.
He's right. He's right.
It is true.
He's right.
He's right, you know.
Telling Omega's own joke to him will work every time. It's like 100% guarantee.
Hey,
Yeah.
I mean, end of the day, I'd rather we steal from each other than people steal from us, because that's different.
See, but here's like, no. I don't mind if somebody takes my speech, right? I think you can take speech. It's not a big deal.
All right, I'm gonna say play
That's
my
all I'm
shit
gonna
from now on.
I don't know, bro. I feel like if
Can I
someone takes
tell a story, bro? Can I tell a story? Now, I know there's a certain individual, because this happens every time I tell these stories. There's a group, I call it my Akatsuki, that get mad at me for talking about these unreleased files, bro. But I sometimes do be getting wrong, and I don't know why niggas get mad at that. So one day, little old me, right? Just making a regular video. I don't remember. I do remember the video, but I'm not gonna give too much detail to this, right? As I always did, I'll be like, play my shit, right? So the Akatsuki gassed up this one nigga to make him think that I took a word from him, which was spit. Like I said, you thought I said play my spit.
Yeah, I remember that.
So I was chilling, and then one of these days, you know, I'm seeing dude in my DMs telling me, hey, don't say spit in your videos.
What?
I'm like, nigga, what? Nigga, pulled up on me
say
with
the
the
word
fucking paragraph. I'm like, yo, don't fucking tell me not to say any fucking word.
What?
And nigga's just like, well, it's my thing, you know. The word around the street is you get mad at people for copying your flow. So I don't want you to copy my word. I'm like, whoa, what?
That nigga really. All right, Afro, you're not allowed to say the letter E in your videos anymore. That's my thing.
Apparently, bro.
Yeah.
I never forgot that as long as this. I have like a lot of stories for this, but every time I tell a story where someone does me wrong, there's like 5 niggas who did me wrong mad about telling them why I got done wrong. It's like, how dare you feel like you were in the wrong? Oh shit.
We can all agree here that I have total market saturation of labia, though.
Yeah. Hey,
No,
yeah,
true.
yeah,
No,
yeah.
this is the thing about Moon. This is the thing about Moon. Moon will do some shit that is so fucking off the wall. Some shit that would get so many other people in trouble, or people will look at them funny. But it's just like with Moon, it's like, it's just Moon. Moon is just
Labia TM.
his old Twitter bio,
anyone else
bro.
makes songs about fucking labia, coochie crystals, and shit like that, we're in trouble. But when Moon does it, like if Moon does some shit, it's actually fucking brilliant. You can't copy Moon because if you do that shit, you're in trouble. But Moon can do that shit.
Were you guys?
You're in trouble.
Were you guys all there?
Moon had a bio of hello. Never mind. I can't even say it. Bro. But my point is, like, he can get away with it. I can't.
Were you guys there?
Breed.
Were you guys there a couple weeks ago when Kagi invented male VTubers? Did you guys get caught up on that? In case you guys don't know,
Oh, I said
male
one.
VTubers didn't exist until Kagi asked the question a few weeks back. It was crazy.
They came out of the woodwork. They attacked me.
They did. They went after you.
I was genuinely curious, and then they were like, "How dare you?" I was like, "Bro, what you mean? I didn't know you existed." They're like, "Oh, so if I'm not a mainline,
Irrelevant. Kagi, 100% though. I agree with you. Other than like, there were a couple small ones, whatever. But Takahata was
I knew of maybe 5.
Takahata was the
only knew
first
one.
big male VTuber I literally ever heard of. And then you asked that question, and about 7,000 of them were in your replies upset. Like,
dude.
I've been VTubing for 3 weeks.
I'm trying to figure this out. Like, what were they saying?
So the thing was, I was looking into VTubing, just because I was curious about it, and I was noticing, I was like, man, there's a lot of like English speaking like female VTubers, but I've never seen too many male ones except for like Taka. And I made the tweet. I was like, are there other ones? Like, I'm probably blind and uneducated. And then out the woodwork came out a bunch of them. One of them being Nux. And I was like, well, you don't count. You're a degenerate. And he's like, joke's on you. We're all degenerates. And I was like, okay, that's a fair point. So
I'm confused.
In Kagi's defense, he made the least offensive, hey, are there other male VTubers out there tweet of all time. And they took the most offense. Like, they were upset. They were like
the new fucking K-pop fans type shit, where they're just like, there's like a cult following, and they'll attack you if you say anything that disrespects them.
No, I think it's like
I don't think so.
It's more like a I don't want to say this, but in Kagi's reply specifically, it felt like a small anime YouTuber syndrome. You're like, hey, I know of like Rhymestyle and Dion, but who are the other anime YouTubers? And then you have a bunch of people who get, you know, like 30 viewers a stream. Like, you've never heard of me? Like, I'm a male VTuber.
I will say, here's something I will say. There were a lot of them that I was like, no, I haven't heard of you, but I'm glad that I know of you now. But there was a good amount that was like, I'm a VTuber. I was like, oh, cool. I'll look at their profile, and I'm like, bro, you don't even have a model. You don't even have like a design. You did
garbage.
Nobody. Damn, this nigga Kagi said, "Get your bread up." God
So there are so many of those people who just have no content. They're actually called
Dude,
VTubers.
that's like saying I'm a content creator with no fucking content.
Just add me, bro. Like that
already.
Damn, this motherfucker said, "Why you come to the store with no money?" God,
that's like having YT in your name and not making YouTube videos.
The other day, I ran into someone on Fighters who had fucking TTV in their PSN, and I looked fucking hot. Like, I whooped his ass, first of all, and I looked high and low to try to find him on Twitch, and I couldn't find him. I was like, why the fuck is a TTV there? Because none of your name exists. Is this just a dream, an aspiration? I don't know what the fuck.
An aspiration?
Oh my god.
Jesus. Hey, Dion. I have a question because I brought this up with some of Squad earlier. What would happen if, and I've tried to stop it, what would happen if you hear Ganani in an anime?
Oh my god, a Gananime.
I don't know. Like, I would ask for, I don't know.
I'd ask for royalties.
I
There's just no way y'all did that to me.
Go ahead and copyright it real quick.
Kagi, I'm gonna need you to squeeze it in next time you're recording.
Oh, it's ready then.
Kagi, please don't.
For the culture.
So here's what happened. I'm working on a show right now, and my friend is a fan of Squad, and he's like rewriting some things. And there was a line that Ganani fit perfectly, and he's laughing, and me and the director look at each other and we're like, we're not fucking doing that.
No, you have to. No, you don't.
Listen, doing that.
Hey, listen, tell him, and I'm not even lying. I'm only halfway capping depending on what your response is. But like, if you motherfuckers want to get me out, like, bro, I got a little natural talent on the voice acting. Sure, you want me to take the classes? I can do a little something. Speaking of talent, like Ganani or talent, if I hear any of that, I'll be hurt.
The day someone's watching anime and hears Ganani and then messages Dion says, "Is this where you got it from?"
Now, Kagi.
Oh my god.
Now, Kagi, if you could squeak Ganani into a hentai.
Yeah, I would do that.
Yeah.
Afro, I banned a guy because he told me that Shallot sucked. Or he said specifically, someone tell Kagi Shallot sucks, so I banned him from your chat.
Fair.
Don't ban him for saying Shallot sucks, bro.
Get him out of here.
Afro's a bad friend.
Why are you defending him?
Do you hate Kagi? What the fuck?
That's his livelihood.
Really
bro.
don't want to defend his boy.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
How you gonna argue for that nigga's side, bro? You don't even know him.
You know what, Kagi? You can ban him in mine. Look him up. Go ahead.
Hold on, let me see.
But what if he's like, what if he just genuinely doesn't like the character, but he loves the voice actor? What if he's like the biggest? He's the biggest Alejandro Saab fan.
That's not just
Said, someone tell Kagi Shallot suck.
Wait, what if you talk about, in a game?
Kagi, what's his name, bro?
That good.
Yeah,
No, hold on, it doesn't matter because who the fuck asked him? Like, why is he bringing that? He's only bringing that up to disrespect Kagi.
Nah,
That's
we're
literally it.
capping. It was obviously disrespect, but I'm just.
I was about to say, Dion, like, what if Kagi likes the person behind the account, but just doesn't like the account?
I just looked at his username. His username was Rhymestyle. Anybody know about this?
I don't want to play with Shallot anymore.
Oh, no.
No, Rhyme actually uses the JP dub though. He should be gotten out of it.
Yeah.
I'm not even
You know what's funny about that shit? So I did
the
the Dragon Ball Hour tournament thing, right?
Oh
There
yeah,
were
how'd it
like
go?
There were like 4 questions in regards to either having the music on or the English dub, and I fucking failed all of those. And I fucking listened. That's the only questions I got wrong. Only question I got wrong. The second they asked me a question, I'm like, fuck, I don't fucking.
What were the questions?
And you
What does
play this
Goku
game.
say when he attacks?
Well,
Oh,
one
really?
was-
It isn't over yet. It isn't over yet.
Who voices Shallot?
It
It
plays
isn't
a
over
song
yet.
for one of the questions. But that's the thing. That's why I played in fucking Japanese. I can't stand hearing the same fucking 3 lines over and over again. And honestly,
Just
zero.
say you hate Kagi.
Bro, isn't it not hearing the same three lines, but just in Japanese
Isn't it
instead?
the same line, just in
It's the
Japanese?
same, but he doesn't
No, but the
understand
thing is-
Japanese.
yeah,
Like, I don't know what these
understand.
motherfuckers saying, so they spit.
Yeah, I
No,
know.
no,
I don't
okay.
understand. It sounds
Don't you
annoying. But
dare
when you hear
unban him.
it isn't over yet. It isn't over
trying to
yet.
see
It isn't
all the
over yet. You
chat
get
log.
fucking triggered.
Nah, but that is facts though, because like, for example, I be watching hentai, right? Hentai don't got like the best budget, but every time the niggas are like saying like Nani, Getsu got Tensho, all this, I'm like, yo, he's spitting.
I know you
But
did
then-
not just say.
But then the subtitles be like, yeah, I'm gonna fuck that throat pussy. That don't, like, but I don't need to hear that. I don't need to. But if it's in a language I don't understand, fire.
Motherfucker said, motherfucker said, get through potential.
The
I'm
throat.
mad he's
On-
dead.
If you're watching a show where they say that, you'd also hear roars.
On a more widespread scale, I think that's why a lot of people like are sub elitists is because they can't tell when the sub sucks. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you spin.
So
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
well, there
that
are
is
bad
correct.
English subs, but I've never even heard a bad sub. It's because you don't know what's bad in sub because you don't
Niggas
speak the
like,
fucking
you
like.
don't know like tones and like how things should be said because you don't fucking live there.
You
I'm about to say something controversial. I prefer dubs.
I do
That's
too.
not controversial.
I-
Oh no,
Dubs.
we need to
Everything
take
was
away your
fucking
anime
working.
card.
Outside of the shows,
Guys, I'm gonna leave and then you can say your real thoughts.
No,
Kagi, we're with you.
I prefer dubs because I can do other shit while I'm watching.
Facts.
You said I prefer dubs other than when fucking Caggie's the voice. God
Yo.
Like I've been watching Jujutsu Kaisen in English, and then
dude,
it caught up. I caught up. I'm like, well, fuck. I guess I gotta read now.
Yo, I'm gonna say this, yo.
Bro, I'm a Dragon Ball fan. I don't fucking read. I own the manga 3 times. Like I'm not
Do you
trying
play
to
the
fucking read. I
music in
want
the
to just listen.
background while you read it?
Yo,
For
the
me-
B-Stars
for me-
dub hit.
It definitely depends on the show. Like, for nostalgic reasons, like Dragon Ball, I prefer the dub. Death Note is not for nostalgic reasons, but I've seen sub and dub, but I think the dub's really fucking good on Death Note.
Yeah, Death Note's pretty.
Yeah,
Like
The
the
My
dub.
Hero, I just started in dub, but I watched a few episodes in sub, but I actually like the dub. I think the dub's really good on My Hero.
I'm not a big
When was
fan of
the
the.
last time? Here's a question for everybody. When was the last time they had a dub that was just god awful for like a big series? A big series.
It's
that
been
you
a while,
really
right?
watch it.
Ghost stories?
That's the thing.
I can't answer any of these questions.
Because he's talking
Get
shit.
it? You're biased and
I
shit.
will say,
No, not because I'm biased, because I'll get fired.
We can't mess with his bag. We can't mess with
I
his
don't
bag.
think
We
any
can't
of
mess
the
with his
dubs
bag.
have been bad, but there's been some that like
Cringy moments.
yeah,
Hold on,
this,
I'll be
not necessarily cringy. It just didn't really match. Like My Hero isn't like bad. There's just like things that like
Or it just doesn't hit the same.
Man,
like,
yeah.
In My
between the
Hero,
series. Like, for example, perfect example. So I've seen all of Attack on Titan many times. I'm all caught up on the anime. I'm not caught up on the manga, but I went back and just to check out the dub, and it wasn't bad, but it just did not hit the same.
Okay,
Like,
Dion.
Hearing
Go ahead.
Aaron say "Stop it" versus Yamano is like completely
Dion.
It is different. Hold on, go ahead.
Mikasa is too stark, like her voice is there, and then the Titan screech is high pitched instead of like
Yeah, I
deep.
saw
The
that.
Titan
Yeah, I
shits
didn't
are
like
just
that.
That's why I can't do the
don't
dub
like
for
that.
AOT.
I don't like that.
So here's the
it's
thing
like
about it.
chickens, bro.
So
Like, what
here's
the
the
fuck
thing
am I
about
doing?
Japanese. Here's the thing
in
about the Attack on
Japanese,
Titan.
Aaron sounds like this, like that type of shit. But in fucking the English dub, he's like,
It's like the opposite of Goku. It's like the opposite of Goku with dub sub.
Here's
I
the
feel
thing,
like,
one
I
thing
feel like
I
the
will say-
opposite for Full Metal though. Like Full
Full
Metal,
Metal
like,
dub is
like
I like it.
the Japanese sub. This sounds weird to me, but the dub is just like,
Full
wow, that's
Metal dub
perfect.
is-
All right,
is
real quick
great.
though, I got a dip. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
we
Right,
get it. You
while.
lost a little too many times on your game and shit. Go ahead.
I have been losing like fucking crazy, but no, it wasn't that. this bird has been fucking me. Bro, but-
Omega, do we want to talk about it before Afro dips?
I've been watching
Talk
this
about
nigga
what?
fire
It?
arrows on this motherfucker for like the last hour.
It?
The thing.
Oh yes, yeah. Oh yeah, let's do it.
Okay, so it is official. We don't have a date yet. It's going to be coming very
Hey,
soon.
Balvin, join.
I'm just in time.
Balvin!
Yes,
Balvin's been doing it. Ladies and gentlemen, if-
Why is it? That's kind of a coincidence.
if
Right?
you are-
I've been busy.
Alvin shows up?
I've been busy. I'm sorry. I've been
Y'all know
busy.
Balvin.
if you guys,
No,
we just
Afro
gotta-
Melvin beefing.
We just
No,
gotta
we're
make the
not.
announcement.
Fuck up.
I haven't Balvin yet.
No, he
find out.
hasn't. He hasn't.
I'm joking.
Afro's my
No one
nigga. I
take
love
that out
him.
of context.
So can we talk about it? You doing it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
yes.
yeah. I was gonna give the announcement.
Alright.
But anyways, guys, Balvin has been working on a server. It's actually real. It's actually happening. We don't have a date just yet, as far as I'm aware. But the squad, we're gonna be inviting our friends. We might be inviting some loyal mods who went in who are interested in the idea and know what it is. But if you guys have never heard of it, the squad is starting our own Grand Theft Auto RP server. It's gonna
Say
be
it
called
again.
TSRP. Stands for the Squad RP.
Say it again.
We are going to have cops. We are going to have citizens. We are going to have the whole thing in a Grand Theft Auto universe. We are going to have our own server up and running sometime very, very soon. We are extremely hyped for it. None of us have ever RP'd before, but we've been huge fans of it for a long time. And very ready to make our characters and get immersed in a universe. It should be a thing that gets streamed a lot once it's up and going.
Definitely.
It's gonna be fire. You guys are not ready.
Tell all your friends. This is gonna be the best
Go
shit
ahead and
on
tweet
Twitch.
it out while you're at it.
What do we got?
Everyone's
What-
favorite
hold on,
side
hold on,
character
hold on.
who don't mean nothing
niggas
to
could
the
have
story.
a name to like hashtag or tag with it. What do you call the server?
TSRP.
TSRP.
TSRP. Hashtag TSRP. Tweet it out.
TSRP.
Tell everybody. Hashtag TSRP. Now I can, depending on this depends on how we
I
confirm it's
misspelled
coming.
it.
We have to get we have to reach out to others and stuff, right?
Yo,
This guy
let me know.
makes
Let me
it
know.
like
Let me
Yeah.
know when you want to reach out.
we should do that soon. But if depending on, I can say by my work and how I'll have it done, we can have this up and running by next weekend.
So not this upcoming one, I guess.
Not not this one current. No, sorry, no, this coming. Yeah, no, the coming one. Yeah, sorry, the coming one.
The coming weekend. That's crazy.
If we have enough people, the coming weekend can be scheduled. So, yeah, tweet that shit out.
True.
All right, cool.
All right, thank you, Afro. Sorry.
Wrap this shit up, Bean.
Yeah. Alrighty. You know what I'm saying? Thanks for coming out to the Everyday Beam Struggle where we do, you know what I'm saying? Now it's post-beam depression. I'm going to send y'all to the homie Moon. And if you like the beam is still there, essentially. It's just, this is the portion that's not on YouTube. But catch y'all later. And bye.
Bro,
Wait.
just get the fuck out of here.
I don't even know why I'm saying bye, bro. Am I doing this?
Bye.
I haven't done this in so long. I forget like how I do this. And my camera's dead. All right.
I am the hype.
Fucking loser. Goddamn, finally.
Anyways,
I could probably switch with a smash.
Yo, Edgardo and C. Thomas, thank you
I
guys for
forgot what we were
resubs.
talking about before this
Appreciate
nigga
y'all.
fucking ruined the whole flow.
We're talking about
killed the whole
sub
fucking
and dub.
vibe. Yeah, you
So Thunder.
Huh?
You've seen Attack on Titan subbed and dubbed, right?
Oh, you were
Yeah.
talking about something to yeah.
We talk about that. I like the sub a little bit more, but Erwin's speech does
I
not
didn't get that far.
does not hit for me unless it's in dub.
That's fair. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think I know what Erwin sounds like in dub, but no. So you guys want to let? There's a little secret that I don't tell people very often, but I actually usually watch my anime in subs over dubs, and I don't like saying that because people who mostly watch their stuff or only watch their stuff in subs are usually fucking weird. So
I
like,
don't blame you.
I don't like saying it out loud because I don't want to be put in that group because they're usually so
A
fucking
lot
weird.
of times you have no choice because like Attack on Titan, it's all only caught up in fucking.
You're a
So I
month
also
behind. Like,
feel
what do you do with that?
For me, I prefer to watch something in dub
Yeah.
if available. But what ends up happening most of the time is I just like the sub a lot more. So unless the dub is actually like on the subs level, then like I'll just watch the sub, even though I prefer to like watch a dub.
You know, I started.
My issue with it is it's just when people think it's a fucking crime. You
Yeah,
watch
true.
fucking dub? That's disgusting. It's like, suck my dick. Like
Rhyme, you were there for the day when we started doing Dragon Ball stuff. The dub was the only thing anybody watched, and then that whole
Yeah.
fucking arc and Overturn came over, and suddenly over the course of like 3 months, you were magically
I know
weird
when
for
that
liking the
arc
dub
I,
more.
I know. I was just about to say that too, Dio.
I know exactly when that arc began.
I know what started that.
You were magically weird for liking the dub, and if you liked like
damn.
Falconer, you were a goofball. Like
You know.
I know what
we all know, man. Like,
Wait, why the?
I'm just
why
telling
Spartan
wait,
Bull, thank you
why-
for the prime, bud. Appreciate you. Everyone from Afros, appreciate the follows, appreciate the love. This is post beam
Afro
depression.
said he had to skedaddle.
I appreciate
Yeah,
y'all
why'd you
being
ask
here.
me- Why'd you
problem
ask me
is-
why in chat?
Dragon Ball
the
dub's
problem
goated.
is anybody, I don't know, people they follow what people say online too literal. So it's like if I say something like, oh, I fucking love the dub, and then I see motherfuckers saying, hey, I fucking love the dub too, Rhyme said. Like, no, don't do that. Don't do that.
Ryan
How
said-
is that?
what
Turn
any of us
log on
say-
your record picture?
What
Sorry.
any of us say,
Yes.
don't
Yes, it is.
don't
Yes,
follow
it
those
is.
opinions because we said it. And I think that's a problem in a lot of fandoms is people see what others say online and they stick to it. So when people disagree, it's automatically like a crime, and that's like an issue across the entire fucking internet.
Fuck that, spit on those sub niggas.
With the sole exception of when I tell somebody to watch Attack on Titan, do not just listen to whatever an influencer tells you to say. Okay, like form your own opinions.
And I think it's weird to pick a team with like sub and dub. Like,
True.
Just watch the show. Like,
yeah, to me it's stupid. To me, it's stupid when people within the same fandoms are fighting each other over their own show. It's like
over who talks.
We both like the same shit.
But you know, people can't form their own opinions unless somebody they watch say it. They're just not gonna have a mind of their own.
Yeah.
Japanese anyway.
Sorry, my
Moon Spirit.
We didn't have to do that.
No, niggas watch this one video on Spider-Man and everyone says the same shit, dog.
Oh my god. How do you think I feel as a Bleach fan when that one nigga made that video?
Fucking stand. When you're talking about anything online and there's that one bitch in a fucking comments, it's like, this video says otherwise. Suck my dick. You get blocked.
Bro, there's this one Bleach video. I know what
I know. Super iPad Wolf made this video on Bleach. And look, here's the thing. It's his opinion. Nothing wrong with the dude. I like his channel. But the annoying thing is niggas that never had an opinion or anything like that before, all of a sudden parrot this nigga's video as facts. It's like, bro, shut your ass up. It's so annoying.
The worst part is every time you get linked that video, it's always like an hour long. Here's the whole hour-long video breaking down why you're wrong.
And what be killing me is niggas take those opinions and act like they formed themselves. And they don't act like the video.
I remember.
Like,
okay, so
go around giving theses as if they made it themselves.
I remember.
Watch the video.
I remember when Super came out and everybody was like super big on. Oh, we gotta watch the subs are so much better anyway. I'm glad we're watching the subs frame one. And like some people were watching it raw. And Moon started making the joke that like these sub weirdos were watching Rugrats raw when they went back to watch Rugrats. They were watching the raw cut of Rugrats.
Niggas watching baby noises.
For anybody who doesn't know, raw means like if it's original Japanese, but they don't have subs for it yet. So they were just literally watching the very first rip that came out from Japan without knowing what was actually being said.
Speaking of Rugrats, I want to point out that Moon was doing like the little anime with like anime openings with different songs.
This black guy, LOL, thank you for tier 1 sub. Appreciate you.
And played the Rugrats theme.
Appreciate the love from the Afro people getting them subs. Love y'all. I ain't got the numbers Afro got, so all those subs, like that shit fucking hits home. Appreciate it.
And I fucking Rugrats, dog.
I
need to see a clip. Does anyone have a clip? I need to see that. Please drop the clip if you can.
Somebody I need that clip.
I don't know. I actually don't know if I have it.
Let me look. I think I tweeted this shit out.
I don't.
It was like I just showed up the stream and I'm just like, what's going on? And I see Boruto just running around. I'm like, there's just no way.
Wait, is it the first? Is it the first opening?
I think so.
Yeah.
Okay, I was gonna say not that I know it's not supposed to be a great series, but I recently started watching that shit.
Can we talk about how that series is only good when Naruto does something?
Wait, you started watching Boruto?
No.
Along with other things.
I like that chair. It's okay. What brand is
I'm
it?
shocked you chose that
Autofull?
over something, I don't know, good.
I had it for like a year. It started falling apart. The front leather is tearing off at the front of the seat, and then my armrests are sort of. I think my armrests are actually fine. The armrests on my last one, but the chair's starting to rip up, and it's only been like a year and a half. So
like listing off all the anime, it's like
I wouldn't go autofull if I were you. You're better off getting like a Herman Miller or something. But
I can't watch it. I mean,
they didn't sponsor me. I ain't got to talk good about them.
Yeah, you saw Spider-Verse, and now you can't watch anything else. Got it.
No, all of the anime.
Don't do that to him.
Get it?
Yeah, come on.
They can mind his own business, man.
You don't have to say it.
Just know when you DM'd me the song, I was dying.
Okay, all right, I didn't know if you got it.
To the clip.
Somebody found the tweet, by the way.
Full thing.
Somebody found a tweet.
Moon did the same thing to me during my anime opening streams. He came and he told me to play Attack on Titan's theme under Caillou.
I didn't even think about it. Look, but here's the thing.
Can I spit my shit? Can I spit my shit?
Go ahead and say it. Go ahead and say it.
All right. Caillou, we all know, is like 5'11", right? Caillou's a big ass baby. All right. I was like, wait, do we know that nigga's that big? If you go to Google right now, Caillou is 5'11" canonically. All right. Now, also, Caillou is ending. Coincidentally, Attack on Titan is wrapping up. I'm starting to put two and two together.
Oh
right
no!
Now. Now,
Oh,
I
no.
saw break down the Latin word for Caillou. Caillou, kaiju. All right, now think
Stop!
Now listen to me. All right, in the song in Caillou, one of the lyrics, very haunting. I'll read it to you. I'm going to Rap Genius real quick for Caillou. Each day I grow some more. This child is growing at a rapid rate right now. All right. It's literally a prequel to Attack on Titan.
He's the Colossal. He's the first Colossal.
He's a colossal Titan.
Okay, I hate how much sense that shit made. I don't like that.
It's like the board.
Hey, yo, Leo, thank you for the sub. Appreciate you.
Like there's so much evidence that like you can't deny it at this point.
It's actually, I'm pretty sure Isayama's about to make it canon. Like he doesn't really have a choice.
Yo,
that final chapter is just gonna be Caillou.
Caillou? Caillou comes out and ends the fucking
falling out the pussy.
Wait, I forgot to mention one thing. Caillou had a sister. What was her name?
Mikasa Ackerman.
Guess what happened? The Titans was in Wall. Are you guys listening to me?
I'm gonna shoot you.
I'm going to shoot you.
Are you kidding me?
I am going to shoot you.
Are you?
Yeah, the audacity of someone in Thunder's chat to come in and ask how he feels about the Attack on Titan manga is kind of crazy. Yeah, there'll be audacity on that kid.
He didn't know, man. He came from Afro. No, this is good. Afro people coming over here and asking me what Attack on Titan is really good because they don't know how much I fucking loved it. Like, I love this shit as much as Afro does. Maybe more. Like,
you love it more.
Monana, listen to chat. If I don't stream tomorrow, they found me.
It took him until this chapter for him to say that it's pretty much his top one. But for you, it's been your top one for like how long now?
I've been on the idea that the ending could totally fuck it up until about 3 chapters ago. 2 or 3 chapters ago, I was like, even if the ending is literal dog shit, I don't think anything can fuck this up for me.
I definitely think there's going to be a second half. There's no way they're finishing in 16
It's
episodes.
Oh, for the anime? I hope so. It's either a second half or a movie, but even fitting it into a movie would be hard. I will say they have been cramming the fuck out of these last like 2 or 3 episodes. It's like several chapters get thrown into the last 2 or 3 episodes.
Stream titles fire. Appreciate it.
Is it still as good? I haven't heard anything really since the Aaron moment.
The anime?
Yeah.
So it hit a lull that it had to hit, but they're doing what they did in the political arc where they're like speeding through it and making it better. I take that back. A lot of people are confused because they jump around from present time to like past time, and a lot of people can't follow it. It's something I've noticed. I read the manga, so I kind of always know what's happening, but if you didn't read the manga, it's actually easy to get confused on. So the anime is kind of taking...
Okay, but
that manga.
When I read like that part of the manga, it was definitely like jarring for me to go back and forth.
But
like,
and that's the thing is that the manga was even slower than what the anime is, so I have to imagine it's even more like tough to follow in the anime. So I wouldn't say it's taken a nosedive, but it went from like very, very hype, literal top anime ever action going on screen to they're giving you a lot of background and giving you a lot of info, and at the same time it's hard to follow. So like it's definitely
that's
gone
what
down.
happened in the last season too. Because you had like the first half that I thought was just fire, and then you're getting into a lot of the backstory and shit. And the backstory.
Leo, thank you so much for 10 gift subs, man. Appreciate it.
You're like, holy shit, what the fuck? And it was dope to see it, but like the transition from like the fucking like the Levi fucking up the Beast Titan, like all that shit was lit. And then you go to like, all right, now we're finding out that these niggas was Hitler back in the day.
I would say season 4.
Dino, are you not caught up, or you don't care?
Oh, I don't give a fuck.
You don't care. I would say that season 4 is that times 2. The literal beginning, like the first like 6 episodes, and I'm not fucking around, is the most badass, like top tier. I've said this a few times. I don't know.
More
if you've
badass than Levi?
Yes, I don't know if you've heard me say it before, but I don't know. Like I could see how some people may not like. I love it obviously, but I can see how some people may not like everything to do in seasons 1 through 3. But if you make it to the beginning of season 4, I don't know how a single person who has made it that far cannot eat up the first like 6 or 8 episodes.
I might have to.
It's actually the best shit that I've ever seen. And then on top of that, it gets even more confusing. And it's just like they're trying to cram a lot of chapters into a small
Attack
period
on
of time.
Titan? Or...
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I forgot where I was in the manga, and that's the only reason why I'm not caught up. So I need to figure out a point.
I stopped off at the political arc. I'm like, too much fucking words.
Okay, same. And then the anime fixed it. Because that's where I dropped off the first time too, Simba.
Done, so I could watch it all.
Wait, so how do you say the anime fixed it?
The political arc? So the political arc is...
I haven't seen the
political arc is slow, And
I was gonna say reading that shit would probably be a little different than
I
like
wasn't
watching
there. It was terrible.
it's slow, and on top of that, the chapters release monthly. And what the anime does is
I
hated
that.
That's why I can't praise Attack on Titan that much, because I hated that shit so much. 'Cause I had to read it before.
so
released
that's
the
that's why
anime.
like I'm definitely like the anime is better than manga in every single aspect. I don't know how you can like the manga more because
Hey,
of
Thunder.
stuff like that.
Okay, so my problem with the anime is the fact that like when you're getting those big exposition dumps, there's sort of like at least this is how I remember it. Maybe I have to rewatch it, but like I remember just being bored because there wasn't like maybe I'm just a fucking hyperactive stupid motherfucker that needs shit on the screen, but like it was literally like I was just reading shit for like 20 minutes an episode for a while, and I was just like, bruh.
I think
and it's,
maybe the difference, like, are you talking about stuff in season 1? Or are you talking about stuff like later?
I'm talking about like the last season. Because
like
it was like
the one right now, this season.
No, not this.
He's
season,
talking about
the one
season
before
3.
it.
He's talking about season 3.
Okay.
I don't know. I can't speak on season 3 too much. I know in season 1, the thing that got me is like sometimes it felt like there were some episodes where a lot of nothing happened, but then the ending was so compelling, I had to see what happened next.
That's facts. That's facts.
It's beautiful when it does that. Like
I think every episode at the end they will give you a reason to want to come back. Like even if throughout the episode it was kind of like a slower episode, like at the very end they're gonna just show something. Like even if it's just a quick fucking frame of something, you're gonna be like, oh, what the fuck? And
That's
then
how
you're
I
gonna want
was.
to watch the next.
That's how I was when season 3 ended.
No, I was kind of like that because I kind of agree. Like when I first started season 3, because season 3 was, I don't know if this is just me, but I think it was a pretty big shift, especially at the beginning from like season 1 and 2. Like season 1 and 2.
Bro, the beginning of season 3 was raw, bro.
It was.
That shit was
Okay,
so lit.
Remind me again. What is
that? Like I
does
kind
season
of
3
like
start?
not because I lost interest, but I kind of like that's when I stopped watching for a little bit. Was around season 3, like between.
Thunder, what were you about to ask?
Oh, I was just saying, how does season 3 start? I'm just trying to get a
So
grasp on
they're
where we're at.
like yeah, they're having.
Oh,
they're
that's the
having
Kenny.
a standoff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yo.
Because then,
Oh
okay,
my
so
God.
season 3.
Episode 1 of season 3 is,
Yes.
is at
Season-
the very end. It's the fucking Levi encounters Kenny pretty much.
So that's when the Survey Corp are like on the run because they're like kind of in trouble with the government or whatever, right?
Right.
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah. God
Yeah,
damn,
yeah.
that was the opening for season 3. Shout out Levi's Bill.
Hey Thunder, have you noticed that for both Attack on Titan and Final Fantasy, my issue with them is that I got in too early. If I had just waited for the Attack on Titan anime, I wouldn't have the problem with it. And the same thing with Final Fantasy. If I had just not played it on launch and just didn't buy it and just waited until all the DLC was out, I would have liked it.
I think the issue is two different things because Final Fantasy is a little bit different because it was broken and it simply got fixed. I guess that kind of happened with the political arc too. But
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like if I had just watched Attack on Titan when it came out and didn't read any of it.
Well, with
then I
Attack on
would've been
Titan,
fine.
your issue for the longest time was that the main characters didn't die because it
Yeah,
looked like they were
I
going
definitely-
to, and then they didn't.
Yeah, especially as soon as episode 5 hit and everybody got murdered, but then Eren
Okay.
comes back, that annoyed me. That didn't annoy me.
That was
Attack on
petty.
Titan would have been so dope
Get
if
over it.
like we just had some Joe Schmo character and then that happens and we just follow some other character. Like, wait, what?
So I thought that was the case, right? When Eren dies, I'm like, okay, Armin's the main character now. You know what I mean? And they're just gonna jump. Like,
wasn't the original story going to end sooner and everyone's just gonna be dying? It was gonna be like a tragedy.
Yeah, they were gonna be one season and that was it.
And then that motherfucker was like, "Oh wait, hold on."
So yeah,
Let's make
the-
money. Hold on.
Back before I watched it, I thought it was going to be Levi. I thought that because like Levi was already in the anime by the time I started watching it, so everybody was posting Levi's. Everyone had a crush on Levi, so I thought that was what was going to happen. When I saw Eren get eaten, I was like, oh shit, we're gonna follow Levi now. That nigga seemed cool as fuck. But then Eren came back, and I was like, oh.
Honestly,
never mind.
if this was just this dude, like, if this story was never meant to be what it is now, it's honestly absolutely amazing that he came up with this shit.
So yeah. So
just kept
the
going.
original story, the main bad guy was supposed to be the Beast Titan. He was the one who was like turning people into Titan. It was something to do with the water. Like he infected the water, and that's what made people Titans. And Dr. Jaeger, who it says in the first episode, came in and fixed an illness, like fixed the people turning into Titans from water, and they were gonna go from there. And the main ending, the original ending was everyone died, and he like completely rewrote all that.
All right, I might need like almost like a full metal, kind of thing where you have like the two different. I want to see both. I want to see both.
That would be cool though if he literally made like another
Okay.
series that was that.
Oh,
same
Omega.
thing,
People
but-
saying the ending was gonna be like the Mist.
This dude's a genius,
Oh,
bro.
Omega. One more thing, because I know you said you watched like the first like 3 seasons or whatever. Attack on Titan has a very bad case only in the first 3 seasons of every other character is like more interesting than the main character kind of thing. Because Aaron is a bitch. Aaron is a Deku who, with good reason, cries more and is angrier
I
than
was
Deku.
gonna say I don't know about a deck.
No. With good reason, he cries more.
I get what you're saying.
He cries more and he's angrier than Deku.
It hurt to hear that.
But
I definitely like Aaron way more than
when
Armin, though.
season 4
Especially in the
hits, when season 4 starts, he is actually like the coolest and most interesting character like anime.
That's what I hear a lot.
He's actually fucking sicko. Like
You know the way that niggas acted when they saw Levi, that's how niggas are right now with Aaron.
he doesn't.
tell me-
I love it. I love it so much.
Tell me if I'm fucking stupid. All right, yeah, go ahead. All right, thank you, appreciate it. Anyway, but when I first started season 4 of Attack on Titan, this isn't a huge spoiler, but I definitely thought that when I first saw Falco, I was like, this is Reiner's backstory. I thought that nigga was Reiner for like a whole fucking episode. Before
I also
that's fair.
thought that for a little bit until I heard Falco, and I was like,
Yeah, and then I was like, oh wait, no, I think I saw Reiner, and I was just like, oh fuck, okay,
Honestly,
I guess that's not him.
I'm currently watching Attack on Titan from like season 1 just to like binge in time for the finale. That's gonna happen like what 2-3 weeks or some shit like that.
So hold on, how much of Attack on Titan have you seen?
I've seen all of it already. Like I'm waiting for
you're just rewatching it again. Okay.
You're rewatching it.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the final season so I can like binge it all. But I'm just watching
Okay,
all like.
so
you've seen 1 through 3. You haven't seen any of 4 yet.
Yeah, so
Okay.
I'm picking up on a lot of shit that like I didn't see. Like so niggas that like I know like shit happens to. I'm very careful attention to like how they are in place in like the first couple
Clock's out,
seasons.
45, bud.
And it kind of makes it hit all of them like it just hits a
It
lot.
does. I again, because I only recently was just like checking out how the English dub sounded and shit. But even then, like I just saw like they would cut to like specific frames of characters, and I'm like, oh shit, like they knew back then that they were them and shit.
The planning from literal like episode 1 to stuff that doesn't occur till seasons later is insane. Like
that's the beauty of that show is like you can rewatch
This-
it and just be like, oh shit, they were hinting at it way back then.
even in the slow parts, you'll catch stuff you never saw before. Like it's nuts.
Sunny, you know the part that I'm about to
pick up on that shit a lot more than like you watch Naruto, like, all right, this nigga just pulling this shit out his ass as he goes, you know, like it just speaks a lot more.
The only thing that was planned, I'm convinced to this day, was the Itachi shit. Everything else this nigga made up, I 100% believe that.
What else I can get away with? But
That
Sunny,
nigga
you know
was
what I'm
just-
about to bring up in Attack on Titan. The thing that everybody noticed the second time around, the castle scene.
Yeah, when old girl jumps off the castle and there's someone in the background about to bite their fucking hand.
Yeah, bro.
I remember
fucking
seeing
crazy.
that and I was just like, huh?
And then they also have like again, this is way back to fucking season 1, but when Aaron like is this is way back in the fucking cadet training shit. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna kill all the fucking Titans, and like everyone's like shocked, but they cut to like 3 specific people there
They
who are
sure
like,
do.
looking at him like, oh shit, this nigga
Bro.
okay.
He gonna do what?
Even when
Yeah,
they captured
exactly.
him, like certain people rush to the scene real quick.
Yeah, exactly.
Dog.
Yeah, I rewatching that shit like hits differently, and that's what's
There's-
great because like you could take somebody who's never watched it. Like I was actually trying to get my lady to watch it, and like as she was watching it, I was able to watch it again, but have a completely different experience because I know what's gonna happen later, and it just like hit completely different.
There's a line he says at the end of season 1 when he's fighting the female Titan, and it's literally so prevalent in the fucking manga. Like it's actually asinine. But yeah, as I think when I rewatch Attack on Titan, I do one of two things. I either only do like the highlight action scenes, or I watch the whole thing and look for shit I missed the first time, because you can do either way.
Yeah.
It's so nuts.
Yeah, that show definitely. I just hope. I don't think it will, so I'm not trying to like speak this into existence. But I felt similar but different. But like when I was watching through Game of Thrones, I was like, man, this shit's amazing. There's no way they can fuck this. They.
Yeah.
I'm just praying that I don't think it'll happen, but I'm just praying that
You said on the bed.
rush it, like take your time.
I will tell you guys, there's one chapter left, and I'm still with it. If that means anything.
Okay.
I will say that the last chapter was the most crammed chapter I've ever seen. Like, it was more crammed than part 1 of JoJo's.
But like you said, sometimes the anime fixes it, right? So hopefully, the anime
So
might,
here's the kicker: they could
expand on
make
things.
the last chapter 2 or 3 episodes if they wanted to. That's how. But
That last chapter had me all types of confused.
So, question, because I know like the season that's happening right now is like part 1 finale. Do you think it's enough for a movie, or are you saying it probably has to be like a new season
They're
for
gonna do
everything?
like they did with season 3. They're gonna make it into
So-
2 parts.
Yeah, where it's a weird number of episodes,
mean
like
to
10
sound-
instead of 6.
it only
I don't mean to
works
sound-
it only works 100% if they make it a part 2 season. If they do a movie, it's gonna be rough. It can happen, but it's gonna be rough.
Yeah. Unless they like.
What if it's a long movie?
I don't mean to sound rude. I don't know
What if
if
it's like
this
longer
was,
than Endgame?
if this was
Spider
touched
Song?
on.
I want to start by saying I hope everyone or anybody in Japan. I know there's an earthquake. I hope everybody is fucking safe.
Bless
Hopefully all that passed. But I'm just I'm curious if like is the episode still not like has everything passed or is it up or is there?
According to
It'll come
Google,
out a
the
different
episode
day,
drops on the
probably, like, halfway through
17th.
the week.
Okay.
According to Google,
Also-
the episode drops on the 17th. Like it'll be a midweek release.
Have they confirmed a second part to this season?
No, they're probably saving it to the end.
No, but
If they drop this last episode and then at the very end, like post credits, they tease final part, I'm gonna lose my shit because that's ideal. That's literally perfect.
there's a certain thing I want to see from that final part. If they put it there, it's one thing I just want to see.
So love it or hate it, right now Attack on Titan is pretty much established itself as like goated right now.
It's top one, not close for me. Like I can't get over
Bro,
that.
have you heard of Dragon Ball Super? When is that shit coming back?
When is Dragon Ball Super?
You can literally keep it because
I'm
Toei
joking.
Animation,
That shit is ass.
Yo,
Because
Toei
right
Animation is thriving off
Yep,
not
without
working
it.
on the fucking Dragon
Dragon
Ball.
Quest is going crazy.
Toei, yeah, I say Toei's doing a great job as long as they're not doing Dragon Ball.
Dude,
Wait,
That's
wait,
when
hold
they
on,
can
wait,
start
wait,
sucking.
what?
Hey, we joke about One Piece all the fucking time, but One Piece looks fire right now.
I'm gonna
Okay.
keep it a buck. I've been tempted. I've seen some screens and shit.
They used
Dude.
what's his name? The artist from the
Go
Broly movie.
Roger
Hold on, wait.
versus fucking Whitebeard.
I
Moon,
did see
you
that
want-
clip.
Moon, you want
that
to watch
Toasty-
all One Piece together?
That clip on
I
YouTube.
would agree
is,
to that, but I
like,
don't know how reliable you are for that.
Toasty-
Bro, that's so many episodes. I don't fucking know if I'm
No,
reliable to
I'm
that
trying to
either.
watch
I don't know
One
how
Piece
serious
together.
you are about that.
Toasty
Yo,
Kaggy.
I'm not gonna lie. I watched all the totally
Huh?
not bark reviews of the One Piece up to current,
Yeah.
and I would like that. That's about as much as I want to experience of One Piece.
real quick.
I'm not against One Piece. Like I meme it all the time. Like
Yeah.
I'd be willing to give it a chance. It's just like I have to really be invested in that show.
I
for
mean,
me
it's
to watch
1,000
that.
I
episodes.
wish I was interested in
Think about
that show.
the early episodes are rough, but it starts to clean up, man. It started to clean up.
Can you
I'm gonna say,
imagine
all right,
finding
real
a
quick,
show
real quick.
that you really enjoy and there's 1,000 episodes for you to go through?
No,
like
you spit.
that's
you spit.
fucking
That's
awesome.
why I started it, but I only got up to. This isn't a big spoiler, but like I got up to the fucking shark dude, fucking Arlong.
Yo,
I
there's a
got
shark
up to him.
Yeah.
Oh, you could have watched the
Bro.
movie or special.
That's
One
as far
Piece-
as I got before I was like,
Dion.
I didn't fucking hate it, but I was just like, all right, I'm
Dion.
watching something else now.
Perfect pandemic anime. You like if you have nothing to do, locked in your house for a year or so, watch One Piece.
Go, Thunder, go!
All right, Thunder. Now's your
Thank you,
chance.
BW Shane.
No, why
36
you-
months. I was gonna say Toasty and Keggy real quick. Can you guys explain to me how not doing Dragon Ball Super is better than, or is worse than whatever they're doing now? Because like Dragon Ball Super literally fucking broke shit. It when it came
Yeah,
out. It
yeah,
was so
no,
popular.
you spitting. I don't know why Kagi said
I-
that. I didn't say anything
Because
about
how-
that.
because
how
as
can
soon
they be
as
doing
Dragon
better
Ball
without
Super
it?
Broly? Because as soon as Dragon Ball, we're not talking about monetarily. We're talking about
Okay.
quality. As
Okay, I
soon
thought
as
you were
Dragon
talking
Ball
about
Super Broly
monetarily.
came out,
No.
as soon as Dragon Ball Super Broly came out, after it, One Piece got better. After it, literally every show that they've debuted has been great.
Do you want to
And
know
none
why?
of
So-
them have had production problems.
So when
wanna know
Toei's
why?
main people don't have to work on
Eating
Super.
off of Dragon Ball Super Broly. Fucking One Piece got better because they made so much money on Dragon Ball Super Broly. So like, fuck, we could put more budget in this animation shit. Oh shit, you guys like good animation?
Damn.
Well, fuck it. We gonna
All
have
right.
good animation now.
I
So
think
fuck.
I think
Make
Dragon
more
Ball
bread.
benefits off of seasonal shit rather than continuing.
I agree. Like what I'm praying, I'm not saying this is happening. It probably is not happening. It's most likely not happening. But
Yeah.
what I'm hoping is like they just been super low key and they're actually just animating the fuck out of Dragon Ball Super
see,
right now.
you
And we're
guys-
just gonna have it already be like, bam, we're starting this shit next month. It's all done. We're not doing this shit a week to week basis.
You
like we
guys,
did in the past.
You guys remember when Super 2 was supposed to come out that it didn't because of reason?
That's
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah, I know. I know.
So, Dion,
Yeah.
I hate to burst your bubble, but that just ain't how it works. I'll give you a prime example of a studio that makes probably some of the most money, and they still suck. Period. The niggas that make Black Clover, they still suck. They made Naruto, Tokyo Ghoul, Bleach, all of that shit, and all that money they made. You know how many movies Naruto should have had like 6 movies.
I know, but you were already talking about
and Naruto alone had like 5 or 6 movies.
Yeah.
My point is that no matter how much money they make, that don't mean shit. That doesn't matter.
Okay, all right. Well, let's look at it from a different perspective then. You said, again, I'm just trying to be an optimist. I'm not saying this shit's gonna happen, but you said One Piece and a lot of the Toei shit is getting a lot better. So I mean, I can only reasonably apply. And throughout Dragon Ball Super, if you start that shit from episode 1 and compare it to the last episode of Super, like that shit is like night and day about like how much better that shit looked. So I'm just looking at it from a, you know, if we're following the graph of good animation, this shit is treading in the right direction. So if they
I see it as Dragon Ball's a curse, and if they bring it back, then it ruins everything else. That's what I see it.
A curse.
Yes, a curse.
Hey, there goes Toasty hating shit again.
How does that even make any sense?
You're literally hating on Super right now.
No, I'm not.
You definitely are.
You literally are.
You definitely are.
I think it's a curse that everything around Toei is gonna get worse when it comes out. That's what I'm saying.
That's hating on Super, nigga. What are you talking about?
This nigga,
I'm not hating on
be
Super.
so intro for
I'm not hating. I just think if that comes out, everything else will fucking suffer and everything will burn. Yeah, but I'm not hating though.
Yeah.
Look at this tweet right here, bro. Niggas would gas up Black Clover, and these be the fights, dog.
Stop this. Stop this right now. You stop this right now.
Yep, put it in there. Yep. Let's
There
go.
goes Toasty hating stuff again.
Wah, bitch, get over it.
See,
Anyways.
here's the thing, but if you say anything to Toasty about it, no, I would never do that. I don't remember saying that. I never did that.
Oh no, I'm saying
Wow,
that.
that- Okay, that does look bad, bro.
No, but that is definitely terrible. That is
that look bad.
That's a game of Snake. That's a game of Snake.
Hey, yo, but Snake is fire though. Remember them times we have no
Nah,
internet? Mom, give me your phone.
I'm done.
Toasty, would you
If
say
you look
that?
up Ian back enough, like you can see me like excited for Black Clover, like the first
You
episode.
were.
I was a stan, and then that shit kind of like plateaued.
I was muted. They couldn't hear me.
I was like, I'm off this shit.
It had that one.
They are kind of schmoving though.
Toasty, would you say that Toei is killing it more than Mappa? Because I'm having a tough time thinking of somebody who's doing better. than
Mappa is
right
just
now.
Madhouse V2, so no. Mappa is
Okay. Can you explain to me what that means?
Mappa is genuinely scary because it's the same nigga from Madhouse that Madhouse died when he was there, and he just moved to Mappa.
So
yeah,
can you explain to me why they're doing so well and why they'll collapse like Madhouse did?
They don't care about their staff. It's an ongoing joke about Attack on Titan. Like they don't care about their staff, and that they worked them to the ground, and it happened with Madhouse already. That's why Madhouse doesn't make anime like that.
But they're doing Jujutsu Kaisen as well, which is another #1 anime, and then they're starting they're starting like Chainsaw Man and crazy shit like that.
If you look at Madhouse's like in the span of a few years, they made shit like Death Note and like a bunch of great shit.
Hey, what is that? What is that? Might be work too hard. Is that what it means?
You're telling me they're making a bunch of anime right now that are all very high quality, and it looks like there's no sign of them going down in quality? Yeah, that's the same problem Madhouse had before they died. That's my issue.
You're thinking after Attack on Titan it's ish. They're gonna just fucking.
I'm very much hoping for you that it waits until after Attack on Titan finishes before they